Excuse me. Just gonna wait. Excuse me. Just gonna wait for people to come on. That was weird. Hello, welcome. Man. Anyways, welcome. Hello. Look, I'm just. This is, I guess, a second rant about the Charlie Kirk situation. May he rest in peace, respectfully. Look. Look. Honestly, I've been seeing a lot of people. Hello, welcome. My YouTube has been flooded with a bunch of reactions to people getting fired because they were making fun, or have been making fun, of Charlie Kirk's passing and shooting, which honestly I don't agree with. The making fun of people aspect. The making fun of someone else's death, I don't agree with. Hello, how are you? That if you are making fun of someone's death, you are a terrible person. Like, thank you. I'm glad. Look, I'm glad my channel's getting reach from wherever. Look, I'm not a political person. I don't believe in. I don't follow politics. I'm not a political person, but I just want to be an entertainer. Okay, I want the message, the whole point, right, of this whole situation, right, is kind of nuts. Hey, as many people as I have watching right now is A-okay with me. I would love for more people to come in, but you know, that's A-okay. But if you're new to my channel and whatnot, or just watch, or just came in randomly, please like, share, subscribe, and yeah, mostly share and subscribe if you haven't already. But look, I don't like death, okay? I don't like death. I don't like politics, okay? I consider myself... Thanks. I try my best. Look, anyways, back to what I was saying. I don't like... I don't like politics. I don't like death. Watching someone die is freaking nuts. Watching someone get brutally murdered in public when there's a crap ton of freaking people with freaking camera phones and cameras all around the goddamn world is insane. And to those people, hello, and to those people who are making fun of someone's death, welcome. If you're new, please like, share, subscribe, and let me know what your thoughts are. Look, I love Marvel. I love DC. I love comic books. Pretty much. I love comic book. I love all forms of comic book companies. Pretty much. But I'm a diehard Marvel fan. Mainly because isn't out of here. Mainly because I'm a diehard Wolverine fan. But I'd say okay. What about you? Anywho, sorry, I got sidetracked. My point is, yeah, you may not have to like a person, but you should not want that person to die. My name is Kevin. Mainly entertainment and pop culture. And sometimes I will talk about some serious stuff, but mostly it has to do, this channel is about pop culture, entertainment, and just having fun. Either with family, friends, or wherever. That's mostly what this channel is about. Fun, entertainment, and pop culture stuff. Yeah, please do. Please do. If you can and want to. I live on Long Island, New York. In the US. But Haley? Is it? I think I butchered that. If I butchered it, my bad. I am sorry. I think I would probably say Leia. I think. I don't know if I did that justice or not, but Yeah. We're halfway through the. Hey, at least I tried. A for effort. My thing is, Hina? Hina? I think I butchered that name too. My bad if I did. But also, please make sure you share if you haven't already. Cause I'm trying my best, yeah. We are halfway through the 2020s and things have gotten nuts. Like, I have literally asked myself this question. I have found myself asking myself this question. What in the actual fuck has happened to people? Why do people, or why has people literally, why or how have we as a human race lost all sense of decency, respect, and common sense? Like, where did all those things go? What the fuck happened to those things? You know, like, I've been getting flooded with a bunch of other YouTubers doing reactions to people getting fired and arrested for making fun and laughing at someone who was a political figure, a person who voiced his thoughts, his opinions, and his beliefs. And these freaking sickos, these weirdos, think it's a-okay to make fun of someone who got publicly murdered for literally having civil conversations about society and the world and American politics. Like, I'm not a I don't I I'm not a political person. I don't like politics. I don't care about politics, to be honest. But when someone as big as Charlie Kirk was, he shouldn't have deserved, he shouldn't deserve to be killed or go out the way he did. Like, it's perfectly a-okay to disagree with someone. You may not like someone, but we should not kill someone just because we dislike or don't agree with another person. You know, like, there are people who don't like me. I don't care if they don't like me, but hey, if they don't like me, they don't like me. That's a-okay. I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna do me. But that's just me. Heck, when I do my Superman streaming review, whenever that will be, I'm pretty sure that video is gonna get some views, and I'm gonna get tons of dislike, or I might get a crap ton of likes. Who knows? I don't know. But I pride myself on being an honest person. You may not agree with what I say or how I say them, but what I say, most of the time, when I'm talking about a review or whatever, a movie, a show, or music, or whatever, I know when to make jokes, and I know when to not make jokes. Those should not... If you agree with me, you agree with me. If you don't, you don't. You don't have to agree with everything I say. But also, I will respect your opinions and your thoughts and your beliefs. This whole Charlie Kirk situation has gotten nuts. People have lost their effing loving freaking minds. And honestly, I don't even know how far back to start. But anyways, what are your thoughts and your opinions on this whole crazy stuff? I want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to comment something. Comment your thoughts or any questions, whatever. Hello, welcome. If you're new, please like, share, subscribe. I wanna see what you guys. I wanna know what's on your guys' minds. This is a totally open, free opinionated live. So you have something to say, just say it. I will probably be on for a while. So got something, or feel like you want to say something, say it in the thing, in the comments. Hey Sizzle Moon song. That's a pretty catchy username. I like it. Remember, if you are not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. Yeah. I agree. Look, I honestly, for me, I think it's disgusting how people have turned this whole situation of what happened on September 10th, Charlie Kirk's assassination or murder, public murder. Just downright unhumane. I don't even. I watched some of his videos when his videos popped up, but I just intrigued on like hearing one. I was just intrigued by like I wasn't intrigued. I was more curious than anything to see what the video was about, you know? But no one should. You should not celebrate someone's murder, public murder, or private murder, or any kind of murder for that situation or any situation. You shouldn't celebrate someone who's a father, a brother, a son, a husband or daughter, a wife, a mother, a sister, or whoever. No, you should not celebrate. You should not be celebrating someone's murder for any reason whatsoever. That's just like that's just so disrespectful to the dead and just unethically unhumane. Davis is often quoted as having said about John Crawford's death, I don't know who Joan Crawford is. I will not even celebrate a death of any public person or famous person. The only way, I call me crazy, but the only way, the only time that's acceptable, Hemi? The only way, the only feeling I feel towards like celebrating that is through like a wake or a memorial, you know, celebrating someone's death, right, should be honored on their birthday or on their day of death. But respectfully. Not disrespectfully, but respectfully, by celebrating, by eating their favorite foods or going to their favorite places or wherever, you know. There has to be decency and respect for the dead. You know, like, yeah, it's a-okay to not like everything a dead person or a living person has ever said, done, or thought, but killing someone over their thoughts, their beliefs, and their way of life and what they did should not be made fun of. Especially, like, I don't think there was any, like, controversy to Charlie Kirk whatsoever. Like, it's one thing, right? It's one thing to, if there has been actual evidence of actual controversy, right? But I don't think there has ever been one single controversy that Charlie Kirk has ever done. Like, it was a family man. From what I understand. From what I understand, he was a family man. He had some pretty old-fashioned hot takes, but those very pretty old-fashioned hot takes should not have cost him his life. My opinion. But the man advocated gun violence. You don't think that's wrong? Then that is a you problem. Look, I think gun I believe there should be. I don't believe in gun violence. I don't like gun violence of any kind. I think gun violence should be. I don't believe in gun violence. I think guns should be for two things: safety and hunting food, or just hunting. Like, for example, if you're for example, if you're out, right? If you're out in the woods and you want to shoot a deer or a rabbit, you should shoot a rabbit or a turkey or a buck. You know, hunting or safety. Those are the only two things guns should be used for. Not going into public spaces, robbing people, shooting people up, going into schools, killing people. Children shouldn't die because of guns, and adults shouldn't die over guns. Guns should only be used for two things. Two things. Number one thing guns should be used for is hunting. Hunting. Same thing with bow and arrows. Hunting animals for food, or because it's in season. Because whatever animal is in season, you should do. Like, and safety. You know, that's just me. That's just my opinion. Hunting and safety. That's it. Just, that's it. Hunting and safety. That's it. I mean, I do like swords, but like, if you have a weapon, they should only be used for self-defense, or mainly self-defense and safety. Swords, self-defense and safety. Or if you're learning martial arts or sword fighting or whatever, you know, if there's a sport to be with a certain weapon, like a sai or nunchucks or whatever, yeah, you could have fun with those, but also you gotta be responsible with the weapons you have. You gotta be responsible with the things you have. I have a knife. I have a pretty sick ass fucking knife, but I'm not going to use it because, one, it's a badass fucking knife, and two, I'm not a fucking retard who fucking goes out and kills people or offs people just because I feel like it with it. No, That's a fucking collector's item. That's a sweet fucking collector's item that I have not used. And I don't freaking plan on using any weapon whatsoever. Not guns or not knives, unless it's for cooking or just having decoration. Yes, rest in peace. I agree, little freak. May rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. But I'm not gonna be the type of person who just goes off and just starts. I'm not gonna be. I don't condemn. I don't take pride in another person's murder of any kind. I don't like murder. I don't like death. Even though I am a very spiritual person, I don't like seeing people die because of their thoughts and beliefs. Hell, if you ask me, I think he was like, I said this in my last live. If you could compare Charlie Kirk to anybody in freaking history, he would be the white Martin Luther King Jr. He's like, he's like the white Martin Luther King Jr. Both public figures, both stood by what they believed in and what they felt was right, and they both were both public celebrities. Yes, I agree. I am doing the same damn thing myself. I'm doing the same thing myself. But honestly, no one should go out that way, and no one should be making fun of his passing. If you are one of those people who are making fun of Charlie Kirk's passing and death, brutal death, you are twisted and fucked up in the head. Like, I don't think he had any controversial. I don't think he did anything controversial. The only thing he did controversially wise was gave people a mic to voice their opinions. That's it. That's literally fucking it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that? Like, you gave people a mic to share their opinions and what they believe, and some twisted motherfucker chose to take his life in the most horrendous and despicable way possible. Like, and we have people making fun of a celebrity, a public figure's death. That is disgusting and disrespectful to Charlie Kirk's family, friends, and Charlie Kirk himself. That's just gross, in my opinion. But this whole Charlie Kirk situation has been nuts and has gotten out of hand. We need respect. We need to put respect back, and we need to hold those who continue to make fun of Charlie Kirk's passing accountable for their actions, and thankfully they are being held accountable for their actions and what they have done by mocking and making fun of another person's public breaking murder. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Catch you guys on the flip side.